الذي يجسد إرادة مستقبلية مشتركة ويرسل شراكة استراتيجية بين قيادة صناعية صينية عريقة واقتصاد سعودي ينمو بالراس.
Investing in world peace development is about ensuring that our children and our children's children inherit a world that values collaboration, mutual respect and peace. It's about creating a legacy of peace, a world where violence is not the norm but the exception, because ultimately that's the greatest gift we can give to future generations. Look, I know we've been talking about some pretty big, complex ideas here, but at its core, peace is actually a very simple concept. It's about kindness, it's about empathy, it's about recognizing the inherent dignity and worth of every single human being. These are values that are echoed in spiritual and philosophical traditions all over the world. And embracing these values, putting them into practice in our daily lives, is essential for cultivating a culture of peace. A world where everyone feels valued, respected, and
everyone said you can't build a $200 billion empire on peace. Someone just did it anyway. While traditional development approaches struggle to deliver real change, Dr. Rashid Osman and World Peace Development Holdings have created something entirely different. They call it the Peaceism Ecosystem, and it's turning everything we know about mega-scale development upside down. In Laos, they've just signed the largest foreign investment agreement in the country's history. Over $200 billion dedicated to transforming an entire nation's economy. But here's what makes this revolutionary. Instead of extracting resources, they're building integrated systems. Renewable energy, healthcare, education, industrial zones, all connected through what they call peace-driven development. The Lao Prime Minister called it transformative. International observers say it could become the model for sustainable growth in emerging economies. This isn't just about one country, it's about proving that peace, prosperity, and massive infrastructure can work together at unprecedented scale. World Peace Development Holdings builds mega-scale, peace-driven ecosystems with governments and private partners. The approach aligns infrastructure, industry, and social services to create jobs and resilience. At the center is people access to work, food, healthcare, education, housing, justice, and safety. Peace isn't abstract, it's dignity, protection, and equal opportunity. Join the Peaceism Ecosystem. Learn, partner, and co-build the blueprint for sustainable prosperity. The Peaceism Ecosystem is an operating system for national development. It coordinates governments, private partners, and communities in one integrated frame. Employment. Large-scale jobs and skills pipelines power long-term growth. Food. Regenerative agriculture and smart logistics for secure supply. Healthcare. Universal access and preventive care systems. Education. Lifelong upskilling for an adaptive workforce. Housing. Affordable, resilient, community-centric design. Justice. Transparent governance and rights protections. Safety, conflict resolution, disaster readiness, and cybersecurity. Peacecoin is the digital rail for transparent value distribution. It's not an investment contract. Coins are allocated based on human existence and community effort. Assets and decisions are recorded for auditability and public trust. A trustee model guides decisions with clear accountability. Community voice shapes priorities and surfaces local solutions. Design is community-centric solutions built with, not for, people. Capital grows alongside forests, skills, and incomes, not at their expense. Economic security links healthcare, education, income, shelter, food, and connection. A free global series activates collaboration from jobs and food to justice and resilience. The narrative is peace-first unity of humankind. Dignity without borders. Because all mankind is from one family, opportunity must be universal. Stakeholders call the Laos Partnership a transformative step for long-term growth. Observers say it could model diversified, climate-ready development. This is implementation, not optics projects, delivering measurable change. Leaders and builders join, sponsor, speak, and co-implement the next Peaceism corridors. Next, how projects sequence to create lasting jobs, resilient cities, and shared prosperity. Phase 1 strengthens energy and logistics. Phase 2 scales industry and housing. Phase 3 expands social services. Reliable power unlocks factories, hospitals, and classrooms. Renewables lower costs and build energy independence. Freight corridors and smart customs accelerate exports and reduce waste. Mobility connects workers to opportunities and markets to producers. Industrial parks anchor jobs, SME clusters localize value chains. Entrepreneur programs turn talent into enterprises. Healthcare capacity improves well-being and worker productivity. Education expands human capital and future skills. Affordable, climate-ready neighborhoods reduce displacement risk. Public safety and social connection strengthen peace. E-services cut friction and corruption, increasing trust. Justice systems emphasize fairness and reintegration. A new job raises an entire household. Digital tools stabilize income and reduce waste. Connectivity multiplies value across sectors. Peace thrives where everyone belongs. Basic needs are engineered into the plan.
Thanks to the Peace Ecosystem, I found support and community, especially in healthcare. It's a game changer.
Blockchain opened doors to jobs and resources I never imagined. It's empowering.
Visit the Expo series, Partner on Corridors. Let's turn peace into prosperity. We build for those who come after us. Clean power fuels opportunity. Care for all protects dignity. Skills for tomorrow unlock prosperity. Peace is measurable when lives improve transparently and at scale. Leaders, innovators, and communities, your seat at the table is ready. Equity by design, not by chance. Employment, food, healthcare, housing, education, justice, safety, humanity first. Love, peace, joy. Unity without prejudice or borders. From river valleys to smart cities, the future is being built. World Peace Development Holdings, building a sustainable future through the Peaceism Ecosystem. Subscribe, share, and join the mission. Peace is a plan and a platform. Let's build it together.
In a world of constant change, one truth stands tall. Humanity is searching for peace, dignity, and meaningful work. Today, a new vision is rising. The employment revolution with Peaceism Ecosystem transformation. Peaceism is more than an idea. It's a living ecosystem. An ecosystem where employment is not just about survival, but about contribution, creativity, and collective growth. A world where every person's potential is valued, where jobs empower both individuals and communities. This transformation redefines how we work, how we live, and how we connect. From agriculture to AI, from local crafts to global innovation, the Peaceism Ecosystem turns every effort into a force for harmony, sustainability, and prosperity. Employment revolution is not about replacing people with machines, but about empowering people through knowledge, technology, and compassion. Together, we create jobs that heal the earth, strengthen communities, and inspire future generations. The Peaceism Ecosystem builds bridges between people, between business and nature, between profit and purpose. It is a transformation that unites economies with ethics, innovation with inclusion, and growth with peace. This is not just a vision, it is a revolution of employment. It is a transformation of ecosystems. It is peaceism in action. Join us in shaping a world where work creates peace, and peace creates a future for all.
Employment revolution with Peaceism Ecosystem transformation, opening scene, soft background music, visuals of Earth from space, people working together, green landscapes, and technology. In a world of constant change, one truth stands tall: Humanity is searching for peace, dignity, and meaningful work. Today, a new vision is rising: the employment revolution with Peaceism Ecosystem transformation. Scene 2. Footage of diverse people, young, elderly, men, women, rural, urban, working in harmony. Peaceism is more than an idea. It's a living ecosystem. An ecosystem where employment is not just about survival, but about contribution, creativity, and collective growth. A world where every person's potential is valued, where jobs empower both individuals and communities. Scene 3, digital graphics, showing transformation, industries, green jobs, AI, human collaboration, local businesses, global networks. This transformation redefines how we work, how we live, and how we connect. From agriculture to AI, from local crafts to global innovation, the Peaceism ecosystem turns every effort into a force for harmony, sustainability, and prosperity. Scene 4. Smiling workers, entrepreneurs, teachers, health workers, artists, engineers. Narrator. Employment revolution is not about replacing people with machines, but about empowering people through knowledge, technology, and compassion. Together, we create jobs that heal the earth, strengthen communities, and inspire future generations. Scene 5. Fast montage, renewable energy, eco-cities, education, digital platforms, circular economy. The Peaceism ecosystem builds bridges between people, between business and nature, between profit and purpose. It is a transformation that unites economies with ethics, innovation with inclusion, and growth with peace. This is not just a vision, it is a revolution of employment. It is a transformation of ecosystems. It is peaceism in action. Join us in shaping a world where work creates peace, and peace creates a future for all. In a world of constant change, one truth stands tall. Humanity is searching for peace, for dignity, for meaningful work. The old systems no longer serve everyone. Billions of people still struggle to find purpose in what they do. Jobs become mechanical, economies become divided, and nature bears the weight of our mistakes. But change is not only possible, it has already begun. Today, a new vision is rising, a movement where peace is the foundation, employment is the bridge, and transformation is the destination. Peaceism is more than an idea, it is a living, breathing ecosystem, an ecosystem where employment is not limited to survival, but becomes a path to self-expression, contribution, and shared prosperity, a place where work is not a burden, but a celebration of human creativity and collective growth. Imagine a world where every person's potential is not only recognized, but nurtured and uplifted, where talent is not wasted and dignity is never denied. In the Peaceism ecosystem, jobs do more than pay bills. They empower. They empower individuals to dream, families to flourish, and communities to thrive. Here, employment is not just about earning a living, it's about building a life of meaning and shaping a future of peace. This transformation is not just about jobs. It redefines how we work, how we live, and how we connect as human beings. It bridges tradition and innovation, bringing wisdom from the fields of agriculture into harmony with the intelligence of advanced AI. It uplifts the hands of local artisans, while opening doors to global collaboration and innovation. In the Peaceism ecosystem, every action counts. Every effort, no matter how small, becomes a force for harmony, a seed of sustainability, a spark of shared prosperity. This is a transformation where human creativity and technology unite, where local roots grow into global opportunities, and where work itself becomes an instrument of peace. This transformation is more than economic reform. It is a reimagining of how humanity works, lives, and connects. It reshapes the very fabric of society, how we earn, how we create, and how we share with one another, from the wisdom of agriculture, where seeds sustain life, to the brilliance of artificial intelligence, where algorithms unlock new possibilities, from the delicate hands of local craftspeople preserving culture, to the bold vision of innovators designing a global future. The Peaceism ecosystem unites them all. It transforms every effort, every job, every idea, every act of service into a force for harmony with nature, a foundation for true sustainability, and a pathway to shared prosperity. It is not just about building an economy, it is about building a world where work itself becomes an expression of peace. Here's a fully expanded version of that section in the same cinematic voiceover style. Expanded script segment. The employment revolution is not about replacing people with machines. It is about restoring the balance between human potential and technology. It is about empowering people through knowledge that enlightens, through technology that assists, and through compassion that unites. This is a revolution where innovation does not discard humanity, but uplifts it, where tools serve the worker and progress serves the planet. Together, we are creating jobs that do more than sustain economies. They heal the Earth's wounds, they strengthen the bonds of our communities, and they open new horizons for future generations. This is work with purpose, employment with dignity, and transformation with peace at its core. The Peaceism Ecosystem builds bridges between people, across cultures, nations, and generations. Bridges between business and nature, where prosperity does not come at the cost of the earth, but flows in harmony with it. It forges bridges between profit and purpose, proving that success can be measured not only in wealth, but in the well-being of humanity. This is a transformation that unites economies with ethics, ensuring that progress never abandons morality. It unites innovation with inclusion, so that technology becomes a tool of empowerment, not division. And it unites growth with peace, so that expansion does not bring conflict, but creates balance, trust, and shared hope. The Peaceism Ecosystem is not just a system, it is a bridge to the future we all dream of.
In a world of constant change, one truth stands tall. Humanity is searching for peace, dignity, and meaningful work. Today, a new vision is rising. The employment revolution with Peaceism Ecosystem transformation. Peaceism is more than an idea. It's a living ecosystem. An ecosystem where employment is not just about survival, but about contribution, creativity, and collective growth. A world where every person's potential is valued, where jobs empower both individuals and communities. This transformation redefines how we work, how we live, and how we connect. From agriculture to AI, from local crafts to global innovation, the Peaceism Ecosystem turns every effort into a force for harmony, sustainability, and prosperity. Employment revolution is not about replacing people with machines, but about empowering people through knowledge, technology, and compassion. Together, we create jobs that heal the earth, strengthen communities, and inspire future generations. The Peaceism Ecosystem builds bridges between people, between business and nature, between profit and purpose. It is a transformation that unites economies with ethics, innovation with inclusion, and growth with peace. This is not just a vision. It is a revolution of employment. It is a transformation of ecosystems. It is Peaceism in action. Join us in shaping a world where work creates peace, and peace creates a future for all.
Imagine a world without light. For many in rural Guatemala, this is not imagination. It is reality. When the sun sets, life slows to a halt. Children cannot study. Small businesses must close. The darkness brings isolation and limits opportunity. A young woman named Anna saw this every day in her village. She saw the expensive, dangerous kerosene lamps. She saw the smoke fill their small homes. She was just a person with an idea. A simple, powerful idea. What if she could bring clean, affordable light to her community? How could one person, with no resources, bring light to hundreds of homes? The path seemed impossible. But Anna's idea found a home. She heard about a place that helped people with ideas like hers, a social incubator. They saw the spark in Anna's eyes, not an inexperienced young woman, a leader. With the incubator's help, Anna learned to build a business plan, met engineers, and received seed funding to make prototypes. Her dream became a small lamp holding the power of the sun. This was more than light. It was hope. So, what is this magical place that helped Anna? What is a social incubator? Think of a greenhouse. It provides warmth, water, and protection, so a seed can grow and bear fruit. A social incubator does the same for ideas, a greenhouse for social change. It finds people with a seed of an idea to solve poverty, lack of education, poor health. Social entrepreneurs see a problem and feel responsible to solve it, driven by purpose, not profit. Incubators provide space to test, refine, and strengthen ideas. A safe place to fail, to learn, and to grow. Their goal is social impact, measured by lives changed, not profit generated. They scout passion, determination, and deep understanding of the problem. They provide tools, resources, and connections innovators need to succeed. Programs often run months to years, turning concepts into sustainable organizations. A bridge from passion to practical change. An engine for good, turning inspiration into action and local heroes into global change-makers. What exactly happens inside this greenhouse for ideas? Many think money is most important. Funding matters, but it's one piece of a larger puzzle. Incubators take a holistic approach, building the leader as much as the organization. They deliver practical training, financial management, marketing, legal structure, impact measurement, how to budget, tell a compelling story, and prove a solution works. No one creates change alone. Incubators connect founders to mentors, funders, partners, and public sector allies. This network opens doors and delivers invaluable advice, critical resources, and a sense of community. Shared workspaces create camaraderie that counters loneliness, fuels motivation, and builds accountability. Training, networks, community, the support system, the secret sauce, empowers entrepreneurs at every step. Group collaboration in a bright office. Of all the ingredients, mentorship is perhaps the most transformative. A mentor is more than an advisor. A mentor is a guide, a champion, a trusted friend. Experienced professionals, successful entrepreneurs, community leaders who have walked a similar path. They volunteer time, open networks, and encourage the next generation of changemakers. This trust-based partnership can dramatically accelerate growth and impact. Imagine Anna. How should she price affordably? Make the business sustainable? Win elders' trust? A mentor says, "I made this mistake. Here's how to avoid it." It saves time, money, and heartache. Through highs and lows, mentors steady the journey, remind of the mission, and rekindle belief. The power of social incubators can be seen all over the world. Let's travel to Mumbai, India. Mountains of floral waste clogged rivers and landfills. Every day, tons of sacred flowers were discarded. Ankit Agarwal saw not waste, but a resource. What if it could be given a second life? He joined a social incubator focused on environmental solutions. They saw immense potential. With a small grant, they collected temple flowers and began experimenting. Compost worked, but Ankit dreamed bigger. Months of R&D led to a breakthrough. They developed organic incense and biodegradable packaging. The incubator helped scale Fool, supply chain, manufacturing, and an online store. Most importantly, they centered social impact, employing women, fair wages, dignified work. Today, Fool recycles thousands of tons of flowers, prevents pollution, employs hundreds, and sells across India and beyond, transforming waste into wonder. In rural Kenya, access to healthcare can be life or death. Clinics are miles away. Faith, a health worker, saw preventable tragedies. Simple, timely support could save lives. She envisioned free SMS messages with prenatal advice, clinic reminders, nutrition tips, and danger sign alerts. Though not a technologist, she joined a health-focused incubator that believed in her insight. They paired her with developers, guided her through regulations, and provided a stipend to focus. Toto Health was born. With mentors, she forged a model where clinics and hospitals pay a small fee to sustain the service. Prenatal attendance surged. Fathers engaged with supportive guidance. Data showed reductions in maternal and infant mortality. Toto Health now reaches hundreds of thousands across Kenya and beyond. A simple idea, nurtured, becoming a lifeline. This is the promise of incubators, pairing local wisdom with support to save lives. The stories of Anna, Ankit, and Faith show how one venture creates lasting impact. Anna, Ankit, Faith. But the change does not stop there. Success creates ripples. Incubators don't just launch organizations, they build a culture of change. Primary impact, clean, affordable light. Secondary, better grades, income, savings from replacing kerosene. Tertiary ripples. Anna became a role model. Women started businesses and stepped into leadership. Fool's jobs led to empowerment, shifting norms, better schooling, healthier homes, and community respect. This ripple effect builds sustainable, systemic change. Leaders catalyze the next generation. One venture's success fuels the next. Incubators invest for the long term. A single stone can send ripples to the farthest shores. Reading these stories, you might feel inspired. You might think Anna, Ankit, Faith are somehow special. You might think, I could never do that. I'm not an expert. I don't have a big idea. Changemakers are not born. They are made. Ordinary people taking an extraordinary step. They see a problem, feel connected to it, and choose to act. Starting small with purpose. What breaks your heart nearby? Loneliness of seniors, lack of green spaces, food waste. You don't need a perfect plan. Care deeply and start asking questions. You don't have to start global. Organize a cleanup or a library book club. Small acts make ripples. Your experiences, skills, and passions are your greatest assets. You are the expert on your community. You're not alone. Share your idea, find a mentor, join local groups, build a community around your vision. We live in a world facing immense challenges. It's easy to feel powerless. Stories of social entrepreneurs offer active hope. Social incubators institutionalize hope, building systems to find and support builders of the future. Good ideas can come from anywhere. Incubators equip people with tools, skills, and confidence to turn ideas into impact. They invest in our most precious resource, human ingenuity and compassion. The future won't be saved by one hero, but by millions of small, courageous acts. Built by people like Anna bringing light, Ankit turning waste into opportunity, Faith using simple tech to save lives. Like you, who see a need and decide to act. Every act is a vote for a better world, a piece of the future. Let these stories be a call to action. See doors, not walls. Take one step, then another. Incubating individual ventures. It is helping to incubate a new mindset about how to solve humanity's biggest challenges.
Echoing Green, founded in 1987, is a pioneer in social entrepreneurship, providing seed funding and support to visionary leaders. Their fellowship model invests in people, offering 2 years of funding and a lifelong support network.
Notable alumni include Michelle Obama and Van Jones, who have reshaped entire fields. Echoing Green is a talent agency for a better world, investing in people to drive social change.
Ashoka, founded by Bill Drayton in 1980, built the world's largest network of social entrepreneurs. Its rigorous fellowship selects leaders with system-changing ideas, supporting them with a global community and resources. Ashoka's vision, an everyone a changemaker world, where people everywhere collaborate to solve society's biggest challenges and create lasting impact.
The Unreasonable Group accelerates world-changing companies, helping proven entrepreneurs scale solutions to global challenges. Their immersive programs connect founders with mentors, partners, and capital. Unreasonable Ventures operate in over 180 countries, impacting millions of lives. Companies like Mosaic and Zola Electric are scaling clean energy worldwide. By focusing on growth stage needs, Unreasonable is a catalyst for global impact. The impact of a social entrepreneurship incubator extends far beyond the individual ventures it supports. A successful incubator becomes an anchor institution, a central hub that cultivates an entire local ecosystem for social innovation. When an incubator sets up in a city or region, it attracts talent, capital, and attention. It creates a gravitational pull, drawing in aspiring entrepreneurs, experienced mentors, mission-aligned investors, and community leaders. This concentration of resources and energy creates a ripple effect, fostering a local culture where starting a social enterprise is seen as a viable and celebrated career path.
Incubators act as powerful community builders. They host public events, workshops, and pitch competitions that raise the visibility of social entrepreneurship and inspire new people to get involved. They create a physical and social space where connections happen organically. A student might attend a demo day and be inspired to launch their own venture. A local business leader might mentor a startup and decide to become an impact investor. A city official might partner with an incubated venture to deliver a public service more effectively. The incubator becomes a marketplace for ideas, talent, and capital, weaving a stronger, more resilient social fabric.
Furthermore, the ventures that graduate from these incubators go on to create sustainable jobs within the local community. These are not just any jobs, they are purpose-driven jobs that attract talented individuals who want their work to have meaning. An urban farm